It's Adele from Get Gorgeous. Why calorie counting doesn't work. Low calorie diets have been the bane of most people's existence, and yet we know they don't work. Most of the time when we're counting calories, we're pushing away food that is nutritious, food that is going to make us healthy, and we replace it with low calorie rubbish food. We know that low calorie diets don't work. They don't make you healthy. They don't affect your body composition in terms of your muscle mass and your strength, and they don't help your longevity. They certainly aren't going to help you with your energy. So why do we follow low diets, low calorie diets? And in addition to all this, calorie counting is done in a laboratory. It's not reality. It's not the way that you eat your food. It's not relevant to your day. So calorie counting and trying to be low calories is just not going to work. So I was recently asked to review a client's diet sheet, and it looked a little bit like this. So in the morning it was gluten-free oats with almond milk and some pine nuts. Sounds great. Then there was a snack of some fruit, maybe an apple. Salad was for lunch with avocado, ham and low-fat cheese. Then afternoon snack could have been fruit like a plum, nectarine or strawberries. And then there was another little snack, a low-fat yogurt. And then for dinner, because it was low calorie, it was soup. Now that was either tinned or homemade soup. Now that might seem like a good diet. What does it sound like to you? There are some healthy messages getting through, like the increased diet of salad, which is great. Almond milk is really interesting. I mean, almond milk has got less calories in it, but it's mostly water, and it's not really almonds that you're getting. In the addition, almonds and almond milk in particular are high omega-6, and we know that omega-6 is just rife in our diet. So it's not the healthy option that we think it is. It's mostly water, and it's been, if it is healthy, it's because it's been fortified. It means that added vitamins and minerals have been put in, and that's a process. So in general, that diet of oats, fruit, salad, soup, it's all carbohydrates. There's very little protein and very little fat. It is a high carbohydrate, low calorie diet. Now, high carbs might be fantastic for your ectomorph, the body type that can tolerate carbs, but most of us that are on a diet are not ectomorphs. We cannot tolerate that amount of carbohydrates. That diet that I explained has also got trans fats in it. The yogurt in particular has taken out all the fat, and hydrogenated fat is added in order to give her a little bit of flavouring and sugar as well. There's little protein and fat, and that is the worry with low calorie diets. Now, I've spoken to so many clients that have been on this type of diet, low calorie, and yet they suffer, or they're going to suffer from diabetes. How can that happen when they have not had a sweet tooth? Well, any sugar, any carbohydrate is broken down into sugar in your diet, and your body doesn't give a damn if it's from Handsome Pete at the organic shop or a packet of biscuits, digestives. It doesn't matter. Even the glycemic index, even the ratio of your GI of the carbohydrate isn't really the problem. If you add proteins and fats, the glycemic index will sort itself out. Carbs are carbs. They all break down from sugar. Why don't we know this basic nutritional fact? Why don't we know? It's generally because of really scary headlines that don't relate to us, to individuals. So we know that a high carbohydrate diet is okay if you're an ectomorph, but most of us that are on diets are not those skinny ectomorph types. Headlines like fats are bad and you're eating too much protein, that's not referring to you. That's referring to Joe Blogs, the general public. You are much more specific, and your needs are completely different from everybody else. There's no balance, especially for women. So low calorie also means high toxicity. The diet industry is exactly that. It is an industry. The colours, the imagery, the wording, the branding, the healthy promises that they all make. It's an industry. Don't be fooled by it. Don't be fueled by it. Gadoosh. Don't be fooled by this industry. I've gone into a supermarket on a Saturday morning looking for a green smoothie with the latest gogja berry or something like that. I thought, this sounds good. Yeah, this sounds healthy. It's all green, it's all smooth, it's all healthy. And then I thought, let's think about the purchasing behaviour there. Why am I buying this? Where is the native tribesman that has collected this secret berry? Where and how has this product got into Peckham or Exeter or anywhere else in the world? It's a process. It's all process, and it's been given a long shelf life. It's a game, and know it as a game. Even if you're trying to be healthy, be aware that this is an industry. Low-calorie diets are generally missing key nutrients. Proteins and fats are being pushed out of the way for low-quality, starchy carbs, manufactured carbs. And that is why low-calorie diets don't work. And you crave them. That's the interesting thing. These really low nutrient-filled carbohydrates, they cross the blood barrier in your brain and they trigger the receptors in your brain. I want more, I want more. And and they're produced and manufactured to be like that. So don't be fooled, don't be tricked. Don't worry about what milk to put in your tea. Worry more, or concern yourself more about what nutrients and what value you're giving to your body. Okay? I'm Adele from Get Gorgeous. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the macro picture, not the calories. And that's your way to healthy living and to a healthy you. I'm Adele from Get Gorgeous. If you want to talk about this more, you're very welcome to give me a call, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.